Puts up a tough shot. Passes around. Goes in at the buzzer. Working it down to 2-1. A deep three. Oh!
It's population.
That's how you win a game.
It's population. We hustle every day to find picks. You can tell us if you want to get rich. It's population. We robbing Underdog and PrizePicks. We the best in this biz. You ain't telling us shit. It's population. We love making money quick, fast. Cooking up a team card. The whole crew about to smash. It's population. We do it for the fam, so everybody let's cash. The dopest team you ever seen. Winning money, stacking G's. Boogie setting traps, but they'll never catch me. Some people get addicted like rats to the cheese, but I got one obligation to bring Johnny to his knees. Holding back the props till the morning he knows. They'll be fishing in the shack, plotting nukes with the bros. Only with crawl, never reload. Underrated them amigos. We go with honest, we seeking the bloods. We know when a fucking cheat code. Party that I'm sweating, they can't be good for my health. Some might call it making bets, I call it investing in myself. I'm picking props like stocks. Population for the win. Got my sips in by the buzzer now. Let the games begin.
Unbelievable. Just happened. He did it.
It's population. It's population. It's population. We do it for the fam, so everybody let's cash.
All right, yo, what is up, YouTube? Look what the cat drug in. We got the legend himself, Big E made it happen. How you doing, E?
What's going on, man? Had a pretty good day. No complaints over here. How about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's a back-to-back nights where we go 8 of 10 on our top 10 plays. And of course, yeah, we got to acknowledge we got the usual underrated himself. How you doing, underrated? I think he's muted.
Oh, my
Muted there, big
bad.
guy?
My bad. Amateur. I was over here saying, damn, I'm great, man. We get to watch basketball and we get to win.
There you go. Let's recap, guys. So yeah, back-to-back nights, we go 8 of 10. And then the afternoon stream, pretty much all the plays hit except Maxi's first half fantasy, but he did cover his full game fantasy. We did say last night, that's an option and something definitely consider if you're really on a player. It's smart if you can take the first half fantasy in one step and then do the full game fantasy. Even though the game has a high risk of blowout, it's just, like the Sixers showed up today and so and went the distance and he got the full game. So that happens. So yeah, if you're high on a player, it's good to do both. But yeah, he just didn't get done the first half because Tobias ended up playing. He was questionable and he's been out. And Tobias dominated the usage in the first half, and so did Kelly Oubre. So that that's going to happen. One or two players might dominate the usage in one half and then not the other. So, but at least he got the full game. And then Chris Paul fell short on the assist that we talked about last night. I've been staying away from him. This is the first time I played him in a while, just because you got to worry about Draymond and then Clay's playmaking now, and then Steph can always have the potential to playmake too. So, and he's coming off the bench, so I would just stay away going forward. And yeah, the Warriors really struggled in the second half. So, but Chet, shout out to Chet. That's why he's a cover boy today. He's just been a wagon for us this season. Whenever he's in a prime spot, he majority of the time comes through for us. And we liked all his props today. We liked his dunk prop, which he cleared in the first half with 3 dunks, and then he got his first half fantasy easily. Porzingis crushed his first half fantasy, but we ended up just never getting it. And then McCollum did his thing. That was straightforward. SGA homecoming game, he got his first half fantasy. And then Trey Murphy, which we talked about on the afternoon stream, got his PRA. And then Triple J did his thing. And we didn't have on here the top 10, but we talked about on the afternoon stream Wemby's fantasy. He got there for the first half and full game. So And then Paul George crushed it the first half fantasy. No surprise. The Blazers and Zubac got his first half fantasy. So yeah, solid day minus the Maxi first half fantasy.
8 out of 10, bro.
That's what we had yesterday too. So let's keep it going. I mean, if you can have a 80% hit rate on a somewhat consistent basis, that's
Smile.
solid because
Smile time.
yeah, I mean the average is like anywhere from 55 to 60% on a good day. So let's keep it going. We got a good thing going here. I think the streams are definitely helping too. So
Who's behind you right there? Is that Chet?
Yeah, he's a cover boy.
He looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So how many games we got today, guys? Or
8.
Tomorrow, depending on where you are at.
8, even though I wrote 7 here. Let me change it.
Okay, so we got one island early game as usual. And then what props do we have? Or which teams, I should say. We have 3 games so far. Talk about?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. Well, since we have E, while we have him here, is there anything, because E has to leave somewhat sooner than our normal run time, anything standing out to you with this limited board? But yeah.
So they have, it looks like they're adding a couple props now too. They have up to 5 games now, I believe, on the board. But the first half, I think they're limiting that down still right now.
Okay.
This island game early in, or the first game is going to be an island one in New York and Brooklyn. That's going to be a slogger, probably pretty slow, low pace. It's in New York at least.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty ugly. New York's been top defense, right? And the Nets have basically it's been all Cam Thomas and no one else. Bridges has just been so bad. So can we consider some unders on him? I know he had a good game against Milwaukee, but much different defense here. Or is he turning the corner? That's the question.
It's really hard to say that because, if you watched the last game, the first half, he was pretty chill and he just kind of facilitated and took a real backseat to, Cam Thomas, like you said. But in the second half, he really came alive. He started attacking from 3 a lot and he still ended up playmaking quite a bit. But, I think now we've seen that Schroeder, he's basically taken a huge step back. He was really shooting the ball a lot and being really active on the offensive usage. But I think last game he had 2 field goal attempts in the entire first half and was just passing the ball. So, honestly, you really have basically 3 out of the 5 starters are the only ones doing anything for usage. So, if New York, I think, can get ahead early in the first half, they should be able to pull fairly ahead and not give them that same opportunity in the second half. But it's Bridges. It's really hard to read into that guy. I think that Brooklyn, they're really kind of a glass cannon. They're just, if they're feeling themselves at night, like Cam Thomas or Claxton or whoever, they can probably hang around. But this team's been awful on the road, so I'm more likely to believe that they're not going to do that.
Yeah, I'd want to play Cam Thomas just due to his usage and what he's been doing, but it's a terrible game environment. What about the Knicks side? Anything you like here? The Nets have kind of just been average for everything, so.
Yeah, I think I have some interest here in Hartenstein. He looks like he's kind of back to playing some normal minutes and back in the rotation. One thing that I did notice, they did it the previous game, and then they ran it back also this last game, but they have decided to move Josh Hart from the 3 back down to the 4. So he's not bringing any offensive usage whatsoever anymore. This guy is just rebounding. Like, this is the Josh Hart of Portland again. This dude is just rebounding, passing the ball, and playing heavy minutes. So I'm really concerned about him as far as like offensive usage. But the Hartenstein, he looked great. I think he's going to have a ton of block upside here. He got there in the last minute for our RA this last game, but I believe, didn't he get in some foul trouble, or the coach just brought him back out like super late in the fourth quarter?
The second unit was playing pretty well in the big start of the fourth quarter. He normally would have checked in like around 9.5 minutes in, anywhere between 9 and 10 minutes. But the second unit was playing well, so he didn't check. He lost out on a couple minutes. But yeah, he picked up like 2 or 3 fouls in the fourth. So he was fouling like crazy at the end there.
Yeah, I like him. I mean, he should be pretty solid here, and they seem to be ramping his minutes back up again. So I'll probably go back to him. Maybe look out for his even first half fantasy, or the RA again if they don't wiggle it around too much.
Yeah.
He'll probably be at 12. See, he's 11.5 for his RA right now, minus 135.
Yeah, I just worry about his scoring upside against Clax, because Clax is pretty good near the rim, and that's the only way Hartenstein really scores. So yeah, it might be a tough road for scoring, but he can get it done with the RA and stocks. I agree. Okay, anything else that's available on the board? Looks like we got the Charlotte Atlanta.
Keep an eye out for. I mean, whoever's playing center for Washington should feast tomorrow. I mean, honestly, I think we just keep attacking. We keep attacking Toronto front court until they get somebody in there. I mean, they are dying in the paint right now. We just went to Chet today, absolutely feasted. Sabonis the day before. Who's Washington starting center now? Is it Holmes?
Sean Holmes. Yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye out for him. I mean, he is a foul risk kind of guy, but centers are absolutely feasting here. He had 16 rebounds last game. Field goal volume's kind of meager, but he could definitely have himself a game here.
Yeah, the great rebound upside here with all the bricks going up from Charlotte. I mean, his rebound's been at like 6.5, 7.5. But after that 16 rebound game against the Kings, which was a revenge game for him, so he's a little motivated. I'm sure it's going to be juiced. His first half PRA has been at 9.5. So it might go up to 10.5. How do you feel about Kuzma here? He came out balling against the Kings, which was a pretty tough matchup because we showed the Kings defense has been pretty solid as of late. He should have an easy time here against Toronto. Any interest in his fantasy or PRA? I mean, the spread. I imagine this game goes a distance. Oh, it's in Washington. Washington, they gave the Kings the biz in DC, so Toronto being on a back-to-back, they could handle them pretty easily here. But Washington, so yeah. Any interest in Kuz or Penny here?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, honestly, dude, any of the 4 and 5 position here for Washington should just have an absolute field day. Kuzma, he's been pretty active lately. Not only I think last game he picked up in the scoring a lot more, but his RA has been pretty consistent lately. So, I mean, it's just one of those things with Kuzma. Whenever he feels like playing, he plays, and then as soon as he wants to take the night off, you're going to see it early. But they are at home, so I do like them.
Yeah, it's just his lines are so juiced. Oh my god! I mean, before he went on a stretch of games playing at center, his fantasy was 38.5, and now his PRA is 37.5. And Denny's fantasy was at 30.5, and now his PRA is at 30.5. Sheesh. We're paying a Toronto tax as usual here. I do like Kispert though. He's been shooting really efficient from three, especially in the first half. He should have no problem scoring here. What's his points up?
$16.5.
Okay, a little bit higher. It's been around 15.5. His PRA though at 22.5. That's what it's been lately. But that was with like Kuzma out, I think. So now that Kuzma's back, let's just check his minutes because he's kind of been fluctuating. Because the coach said he wanted to give other guys looks, but let's just see how many minutes he played in that Kings game. He got the full run. Cool. Just his usage is so low, but that's typical for a catch and shoot 2-guard. So yeah, I guess get access to all of them. Denny, Kispert, Kuz, but I don't trust Poole. I mean, he's playing big minutes, but I mean, look at that. He played 36 minutes and he still only had an 18% usage rate as like a primary ball handling point guard.
You guys see the injury report? You guys see the injury report?
No. That's your job.
Poole questionable. Quickly questionable. Okay. Trent questionable. So Quickly might play.
Interesting. So that means we're gonna get Jared Butler running point. But that means that's a boost. I mean, if Poole's out, that's a boost to Kispert's PRA because he'll play make too. Okay. But if we gotta choose one, will we say it's Kuzma?
I think so. I mean, I think he probably has the longest leash of anyone else. He's probably the least question mark. I mean, he is juiced up, but you got to imagine if Poole sits here. I mean, man, Kuzma's usage is going to be insane.
You guys got a couple questions too.
I'm looking at it right now. Hey, what's up, Aiden? Let's go, boys. He said Suggs points. Who are they playing again? Oh, the Kings. I'm good, bro. But I don't play Suggs.
He says it's blasphemy. Not too often. He liked him last game and he whooped ass. But you never know with him.
He's so inconsistent.
Yeah.
Ryan Stecken said DeJounte over 9 assists. Question mark. Good spot for him here, for sure. Clit should have an easy time. I don't mind Clint's first half fantasy when we get it. take a stab at the PRA. Now with the Congo back, Clint's been losing out some minutes in the second half. But we can confirm that. It's back to going like the Clint ways.
Seemed like it, yeah.
Yeah, no, he definitely was.
Yeah. Yeah. Great spot for him here. Because Nick Richards is not a good defender. And Clint should have his way here. Definitely look out for Clint's dunk prop. I mean, but they've been so stingy on those. I doubt we get it. I mean, I was surprised we got Chet's dunk prop, to be honest. So, but what's his assists at 9? So imagine it's 8.5 in the books with juice on the over. I don't even
Fliffy.
see it. He must be talking about it in the books.
Yeah, it is. Minus 140 for the under.
Oh, so it'll come on there at 8 maybe.
No, it's at 9.5.
Ooh.
Minus 140.
Yes.
What's
it
his
is.
Ari at? Because he's been rebounding too.
It's 15.5. Jeez.
I can't do that.
No.
Nor should you.
Okay. I will say something DeJounte for sure. This assists are pretty high. And probably just his fantasy. Starting this game 9 favoring the Hawks. What are you thinking? I mean, he went absolutely nuclear in that first half against the Suns. We did right off in the second half.
Here's your Murray.
Yeah. I think his first half fantasy's been at it's fluctuating between 22.5 to 23.5. In this matchup, I imagine it'll be minimum open at 23.5.
It's not bad, but man, look at that total, 215. Ooh, that is not beautiful.
It's not, and I will say that the Hornets are pretty decent on the primary ball handler because of they put Brandon Miller on him, and he's not a bad defender. So, and Miles Bridges is not terrible. So yeah, maybe the assists, because other guys should have an easy time making their shots here. If we get it at 9 flat.
Yeah, I could roll the dice on that at 9. He's been fairly consistent about staying somewhere between the 14 to 16 potential range. So you are kind of shy of that 2-to-1 ratio that we like to target. It's just I'm really worried about this pace. This game could be really low scoring. Could be a blowout too.
Yep. Yeah, so I do like Clint though for his first half, but I want the fantasy, and hopefully if his PRE is at 12.5, hopefully we get it at 15.5, what it's been at lately. If going back to the Washington-Toronto game, if Quickly is out, and who else is questionable? Trent and Quickly, right?
Yeah.
If Quickly's still out, I don't mind Bruce Brown, whether it's first half fantasy or even full game, because I took it today. They bumped it from 13.5 to 14.5. But I knew he was going to come out aggressive with all those guys out. So it really depends. I mean, if Trent and Quickly are out again, I think he can do it, because he'll do it all, and it's a great matchup, great rebound spot for him. We don't even have his rebound though.
Mm-mm.
How many rebounds did he finish with today?
He had 5 assists.
Oh, his rebounds are at 4.5. That's why I beat you something over.
Yeah, Abaji was killing the glass today.
Yeah, prior to that, Bruce has been leading the team in rebound chances. So maybe it's just because like now he had to focus more on being the distributor, floor general. So,
Yeah, we need him back at the 3.
yeah. So maybe it's better if Trent is playing. But yeah, I would say there's RA or fantasy. To wrap up that, is there any value or any play sticking out in that Toronto Washington game?
If you think today was kind of a fluke for old Grady Dick, they bumped him all the way up to 15.5 points. That's pretty steep.
Man, I can't take an under against the Wizards. I can't do it.
Yeah. Or even Kelly. Oh man, so they bumped him down to 27 flat today, and then he missed. Well, he pushed, and then they bumped him to 27.9. Ooh, that's a lot on the back-to-back. I know it's Washington, but still.
Yeah.
I know it's a deep breath there. I will say I don't mind if those guys are still out. Bruce Brown, that 1.5 turnovers, if he's gonna be playing at the 1.
Okay. Yeah, Washington. They caused a lot of turnovers on the season, so for the primary ball handler, makes sense. Well, if you got nothing else for the game, how about this Rockets and Utah? Man, Amen Thompson, what's his fantasy going to be at? Because he should crush his fantasy in this matchup.
I think he was 31.5 last slate. So, and he missed. He just came up barely short. So hopefully, hopefully they leave him.
Chicago. I mean, this is a much better upside for him here. What's the spread on this one?
I'm thinking 32 fantasy, 32.5. That's what they're going to open them at.
Yeah, first half of week 16.
Yeah,
because it's in Houston. I mean, depending on who's in and out for Utah, I think it can stay close. What's the injury report on that game, Underrated?
Houston.
Mm-hmm.
What we got? I don't see anybody questionable. Everyone that's the normal out. Whitmore, Sengun, Eason.
No, for Utah, because it's been a carousel of.
Oh, Utah. John
Collins.
Collins looks like questionable. And Clarkson's out. And Markkanen's out.
Okay. Eden said, "Okay,
Small.
maybe it sucks points, but Grayson out points." No, I'm not talking off of it. I said me personally, I don't play him because of how inconsistent he is, and guys like Bronson and Bankero can black hole. I mean, I would want Jabari. I mean, we've been taking centers fantasy against Utah, and Jabari's been playing center, but talk about inconsistent. He's super inconsistent with his scoring. So I don't know if I can do it. But what about good old Jock here? Or is it if Collins plays Jock off the bench, will he Kessler? Which could be a tough spot for him scoring wise. Or do we just stick to good old Freddie?
Freddie's been killing it.
Jalen Green too. They've both been killing their fantasy, but I'm sure it's just going to keep going up. Great spot for both of them.
I mean, probably Van Fleet, because there's, this is number one assist matchup, and he's diamond like a madman right now. We just need to, continue making those shots, and as long as he's doing that, I mean, coach is playing him in pretty insane minutes again.
Okay. Is there any value that we can go with tonight? I mean, we don't have fantasy, but what do we have for the Rockets?
I mean, they gave us Van Fleet's PA at 26.5. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm not even mad at Almond, his 26.5 PRA. I think I'm right there with you, looking out for that fantasy, because he's probably getting like 4 stocks this game.
Yeah.
And he's shooting a lot more lately too. I like that.
Yeah, he is. Okay. Let's split him up. Yeah, let's see how he's doing on the stock department. Yeah, see, he's just not getting it done with stocks. But he is getting done with scoring, that's for sure. And Van Vliet is not scoring at all. He's just playmaking.
Yeah.
And he's just shooting threes and playmaking.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm really worried about with him. Almond at 23.5 PR. That's not bad either.
Yeah, because he doesn't really get assists that often. Yeah, I'm with that. See if there's any chance it's gonna move. Even money line. Yeah, I'm with it. How's his rebounding is always steady around. It's gonna get you about 8 to 9. Okay. And we don't have anything assist or RA wise for Van Vliet. They're too scared because it's a great assist spot. All right, what else we got here, guys? Well, we still have E here. Is there anything else that caught your eye? We didn't talk about the Orlando and Sacramento game.
Yeah, let's talk about that one real fast before I gotta head out of here.
Anything catching your eye?
Banchero should really have a field day here. I mean, he's gonna be at home against Keegan Murray. Talking about the Suggs play, I don't mind it. If you're gonna play him, just play straight up either points or the PR. Probably the PR right now because it's still on a discount. But you're definitely playing with fire. I mean, that's a hot hand situation. He could totally get there, no problem. But if he goes out and shoots like 0-3 or gets into early foul trouble here, he's definitely going to the bench. So keep an eye out for that, because he's going to be seeing a lot of Fox, and Fox has been really, really good lately. So don't be shocked if he goes out and picks up 2 early fouls and goes to the bench.
Well, yeah,
Cole
and
Anthony's been
Keon Ellis too. He's like their best defender. That guy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is he a stock monster? We probably won't get his stock prop again. He is just destroying it. And then Davion Mitchell's playing more minutes too. So the Kings, we looked into their data recently, the defensive data, and they're holding it down on the perimeter with those guys playing more because of Herter and Trey Lyles being out. Yeah, but go ahead.
No. I mean, you hit it right on the head there. They did give us Keon his individual stock props. He's got a 0.5 block and then 1.5 steals. If you're feeling frisky with that, but they've been pretty solid. In the Go ahead.
Look at his stocks. Since he's moved into the starting lineup, which is back in March 12th, he's had 3, 4, 3, 6, 5, and then he only played 21 minutes. I think he got in foul trouble. Yeah, he had 4 fouls. And he only had 1 there. But he's had at least 3 or more in every game since he started.
Yeah.
I mean, he is their defensive stalwart, and then obviously Davion is right there with him. So I imagine he's going to switch between Franz and Jalen. That's the highest I've seen Suggs point prop with everyone healthy. 12.5. Dude's been living at 9.5.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, and last game, I think I played his PA and it was like 13.5. So he's definitely getting right on up there. I mean, you're asking for a complete performance. I mean, if anything, I think I would probably lean to maybe some of his goblin plays. Like they have his threes, his 1.5 threes is a 2.5x, and his points are a 2x. So just keep that in mind. You're asking, obviously the books don't like it, like you just saw there, and if he plays bad or if he gets into foul trouble, then he's going to the bench.
I mean, yeah, he's already not playing that many minutes. I mean, but look, the stretch of games, and I assume this is why he's popular. The stretch of games that he played where he's been scoring: Washington, Brooklyn, Toronto twice, Charlotte, and then the Pelicans. Overall, top 3 defense, but they give it up to the perimeter more so. And that was one of his highest shot volume games. He took 14 field goal attempts, but he's normally averaging, looks like, around 8 to 9 field goal attempts. So.
Yeah, if and especially if you're looking back at the one game that they did play earlier on in the season, it's very misleading because Franz only played 5 minutes and got hurt and he went down, so that moved Suggs into 28% usage, but that was also whenever Gary Harris and Goga were starting, so you get two other kind of do nothings out there. Now that they're back fully healthy though, I think I probably got to have some love for Banchero here. I mean, like I said, he should have a really easy matchup. He had a 41% usage last time, with Franz going down, but I think that'll probably level out a little closer to 27-28% usage. And I mean, he's still doing everything. He's still one of their lead facilitators. He's still snagging boards, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Wendell Carter get into early foul trouble against Sabonis. So he'll probably have, some help defense, help coverage down low too. He could snag a couple stocks, a couple extra rebounds there.
Okay, so which is your favorite prop for Ben Karen? Is there any value on it early on here?
That's so I'm trying to see if any of these book odds are kind of leaning one way or the other. It's a great pace up for Orlando. Probably the PA for Banchero. Looks like he's 27.5 minus 120.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his rebounding is finicky, and the Kings are usually stout rebounding, except against the Wizards because they were on a back-to-back, but makes sense. Man, I'm so tempted to go under Sabonis here. This is like the worst spot for him, but they nerfed him so hard because of this matchup. Shit. His PRA is 40.5. He's only like 43.5?
Yeah, or more. I was wondering why it was so low. No, he came up fairly short last game, due to the bad game script, but I mean, still, man. I mean, you got to think this dude averages a triple double, so he's at least getting 30 a game.
Yeah, it's just a horrible scoring spot for him.
I will say his 2.5 turnovers are very appealing here.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And then of course we're not getting his points. That would be the one. That would be the one to go under on. Oh wait. There we go.
We do have it.
18.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on down. A horrible matchup. Okay. We just need Wendell to not get in foul trouble, and we don't want like Mo out there on him. But maybe they dust off Goga here. This is a perfect spot for Goga, and Goga's a solid defender. So
I think so. I mean, they have enough guys to keep him in check, and they're still running both the Wagners and Jonathan Isaac. He's looked really solid off the bench for them as well.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. And then anything else on that game?
No, I mean, I think that's gonna be about it for right now.
Okay, so if you had to pick, if you had to, for the discussion before you have to go, I know you gotta run soon. What your 2 favorite plays?
Probably. I mean, I do like that Sabonis under. I'm not gonna lie. Orlando's been just lights out at home, like absolutely lights out.
And they're like top 2 in like every defensive category. Least amount of team assists allowed, least amount of rebounds allowed, and offensive rebounds and rebounds in general, and then least amount of points near the rim.
Even Sabonis's PA, I think is pretty interesting here too. I mean, like you said, they're just killing those assists, and I mean, who's he playmaking to? I mean, it's just literally Fox and Keegan, right?
Yeah, and Harrison Barnes has been trying to pick it up. He definitely misses Herter because him and Herter would run pick and roll together a lot. So, yeah, I definitely think he's missing out on that for his playmaking. And yeah, his assists go down on the road too. So what's the PA at? Is it 25.5?
Yeah, 25.5.
It's pretty low. It would suck if he got like looking at like 9 assists and he had like 17 points, or he had 10 assists. That's decent point.
Yeah, that would definitely be unfortunate.
Okay, so that one, and then was Banchero your second favorite, or did you have any others?
From what's still on the board, yeah, let me look at one thing real fast. Yeah, either that's a bonus under the points, over the turnovers, and then I don't know, this Hartenstein RA is kind of speaking to me. That's definitely bumping before we wake up in the morning, especially with the early lock.
Which prop was it for him?
His RA.
I'm with it. There you go. Some of your favorite plays here.
Yeah. We got a handful of injury news to keep an eye on for tomorrow, so I think there'll be plenty of stuff to open up, but you know, the way the PrizePicks always handle these island game slates, they'll kind of sandbag on some of the props leading up until lock, and then as soon as we get past this first game, then they'll probably open the board up even more.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good day for fantasy in some of these matchups. There's a lot of teams that turn it over at a high rate, like Toronto. Man, Toronto was just handing out free stocks to OKC today.
Yeah, I'm looking for Holmes. Just curious to see what that first half's going to be looking like, or his points, or whatever. Points PR.
Yeah, look out for his rebound and his fantasy. I mean, Denny or Kuzma should get their RA here in this matchup, but yeah, it's tricky choosing between them.
And then don't forget our Caitlin Clark promo thing is tomorrow, so don't forget to use it.
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot about that.
And I would imagine they're going to keep dropping promos throughout the weekend for the college stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get at least one more.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Well, that's all I got for you guys. Are y'all going to be hanging around for a little bit, or?
I think so. We'll see. They might be dropping stuff.
Josh is gonna be watching KBO out the right side of his eye.
Man, everything's hitting except this one pitcher's like pissing me off. He's getting lucky. No, but I appreciate it, E.
Yeah, E, it's good to see you, man. Dang, it's been so long. E, shit.
It's been a couple days, that's for sure.
That's a lot of days. You see Nug's comment for you, Josh?
No.
It's up there. You can read it.
I don't see it.
You don't?
Buddy?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Is he referring to
Grady Dick, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nug.
Yeah, no.
I'll just random looking. Does MPB start next weekend as well?
It should be, because they've been having their like spring training. So I think they're on the same schedule as MLB. But I don't know if PrizePicks has never had it. Let's see if they add it this year. But if not, we'll just go back to Underdog for that. And then also the game lines and run total stuff.
Yeah, we'll go pester support and see if they'll drop us lines.
Yeah, that'd be fun. But I definitely like for MPB. I love doing the run totals because there's like really good pitching in MPB, so you can find some edge with taking the under runs first 5 and things like that. 416 said everything in your list is good to put down. Have we started a list? I mean, we have some play ideas here from that you mentioned, but
I've been writing them down,
okay.
but I don't know if he's talking about that. Probably isn't. Unless he's a prop pimp.
Yeah, I think so far what Eli really liked was this bonus center points, Hartenstein RA, and then slightly on Bankeros PA.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with Orlando with, them being fully healthy again, and I got that sneaking suspicion the game might not stay close.
Yeah. I'm with you. All right.
All right.
Maybe catch you tomorrow, man. Try to get on for stream tomorrow too. Just depending on the time. Maybe we'll snag you back on.
Yeah, for sure, man. Great work today, fellas. Killed it as
You too,
usual,
man.
and
All right,
I'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a good night, fellas.
Thanks, Big E. We'll see you soon, sir.
Later, guys.
Later. Nug, the Doosan wall is in full force, bro. It sucks. Every single KBO play is hitting except this one fucking pitcher, man. He's just getting lucky. Took his hits over. He started the first 2 innings with 3 hits allowed, and then Doosan Nug. They want Doosan mode. Anyway.
Brain, go back to NBA. Brain, hello, brain.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, let's.
There's not that much on the board, though, is there? Was there more? Is there only 3 games?
Yeah, what's the holdup? Are you looking at injury reports? Is there just a ton of Q-Tex?
I mean, no. For which games?
The ones that aren't on the board, all of them.
The Nets, Knicks are there. Kings, Magic are there, right? Hornets, Hawks. Hornets are not on there. Hawks are not on there. Yeah, you're right. A lot of them aren't, right? I guess the Knicks are there.
All right, so let's start with the Island game because that starts at 10 or 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm with you on Hartenstein's RA. I think you could hedge it with Josh Hart. I mean, Josh Hart had a bad game against Denver, but I knew. I mean, that was a bad spot for him against Aaron Gordon there. So much better spot here and rebounding spot for him. So probably have access to Hartenstein and him some capacity. Is his rebounds normal 10.5? Yeah. Okay. I mean, Hardenstein, you definitely want his RA and just not clear up rebounds because he has the ability to play make off the high post pick and roll. So, this dude, bro, this dude. And then Brunson, is he at 27.5? 29.5. He just keeps going up and up. I don't think it's worth it, guys. And like, I mean, great spot for him, but what's his R? Is his RA normal 10.5? Yeah. We don't even have a straight up assist. Not any other assist.
But look at those cool little buttons there.
Yeah, you can turn them off
Thank gosh.
unless they don't have the like normal raw line.
PrizePicks think they're cool.
Okay, we're getting more props here. Cool.
Yay.
We're getting Phoenix and San Antonio, which definitely want.
Yeah.
I'm interested in Beal playmaking. Like he is doing. If you've been watching the games, like he's been doing so much like ball handling and setting the offense, and he's been looking to pass first rather than shooting. And he's consistently getting like 7 assists a game. So great assist spot here for him. Only problem is blowout because the Spurs are on a back-to-back and it's in Phoenix, right? No, it's in San Antonio, so they're still in the home stand. But he's also been getting the RA done, but I doubt we get his RA at 9.5 again. Yeah, it's opening at -130, so that'll probably bump. I don't mind it in the books if you take KD at 3.5, but let's look at the potentials. Finally, they got a hit on this freaking bum. I think it's one more hit to push, guys.
NBA.
Let's look at the last 3 games. Yeah, KD, I mean, over the last 3, at least he's averaging 9 potentials. So that's what you want to see, the 2-to-1 ratio there. I mean, we're obviously not going to get it on PrizePicks. But if you want to take it in the books, I like it. I mean, he's averaging about 4 to 5 assists. It says 5.3 over his last 3 games, 9 potentials. What is those are at? Yeah, it's at 10.5. KD's though, I don't mind that. I mean, if Jaren Jackson can get, how many rebounds did he have today? 8? That's so much for him. If he can get 8, I mean, come on, KD. He should get there. But I mean, you got to worry about Nurk, obviously. So, is Nurk already at 14.5? I'm with it.
He's with it, folks.
Although, his first half fantasy, against the Spurs, man, centers, and he's been crushing it. I would probably say that's the primary, and then the RA. What's the spread on the game? Nine and a half. And what's Nurk's? His potentials are down lately, but I think he's not going to want to mess around with Wemby here whenever Wemby's out there, because he's so much more unathletic and can't get around him. He's not fast enough, so I think he's going to look to pass more here. At first half PRA for the Suns. Someone asked about Grayson Allen. Man, yes, it's in Memphis, but like Gigi really struggled today scoring and from the perimeter,
Mm-hmm.
and the Memphis guys did. And if you caught the stream last night, we looked at the data, and over this last month, the Spurs are top 3-point defense, like complete reverse from beginning of the year. So maybe that's something they've been working on, but they've been really limiting the 3-ball. So maybe they can change game to game, but maybe they make it hard for Grayson here.
Yeah, what was that Grayson Allen question? He said...
They asked, Grayson Allen points or Suggs points?
Oh, yeah, he said, okay, maybe not Suggs points, but what about Grayson Allen points?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need in that KBO over there? I see you.
One more hit.
You just need one hit, then you're good?
One hit. Yeah, but he's already gone 6 innings. He's at 77 pitches, so probably 1 inning at most left.
What was it, 4.5, and he has 4 or something?
No, it was 5 flat. I mean, I would be happy with the push.
Oh, okay.
Good point. But yeah, I think thinking about it now more, if Wemby is active down low, man, and Nurk, he just fouls at such a high clip. I worry about his first half, guys. I think I could see him getting early foul trouble here. I mean, he's fouling so much. And Wemby's just been a foul magnet.
He's fouling like he's a youngster or something, like a rookie or something. Come on, Nurk. Come on, man.
I know. But I remember I mentioned on the afternoon stream, I was looking at the free throws. I was like, the only free throw prop I like is Wemby. I think he took 12 free throw attempts today.
Where's free throws on the board?
Yeah. No, it was last night. Or it was today. It was for the game today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at this, man. He's fouled out twice in the month of March. 6, 6, 5, 4, 5, 4. He's fouling. So, with that said, I would even consider Wemby's free throw prop as well. If it's 4.5 again.
You got a Sabonis question.
Yeah. Do we have a 3-point prop? There's no way.
For who, Wemby?
Because the Suns, how to give up 3. Yeah, they give up 3s, and he's been shooting so many 3s. So
He has.
Yeah, minus 180. I'd take that in the books. All right.
Pair it with something.
Yeah. First name Grady, last name Nugget.
Wow.
Nugget said Hartenstein and Thomas. Yeah, man. Cam can show up and keep showing up. He said, Cam Thomas said, every shot he takes, it's going in his mind. Let's see. LF Exon said, "What do you think about Sabonis over 13.5 rebounds? Sabonis has hit over on 13.5 rebounds in 9 of the last 10 games."
Yeah.
What? How do I get rid of this little heart emoji? It always blocks
Oh,
for
I
chat.
see what you're looking at. Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question.
It's annoying. Okay. So this is a really bad rebound spot. Because we've looked at this data extensively.
Got another question too about Sabonis first half PRA. Sounds like people want to go over Sabonis, but they must not have seen earlier when you're talking about liking his under, huh?
Yeah, it's a tough spot for sure.
This is that
Because-
Orlando Magic.
Top rated defense in terms of defensive rating. Here, let's dive into the data. Let's
do
actually back up.
let's do a little Orlando Magic deep dive. So whenever you see Orlando, you start thinking about unders.
Yes, it's a pace down spot for the opponent.
There they are.
This is showing opponents' offensive rebound allowed. So they are ranked number 1, and the Kings are ranked number 2 with them tied. But both these teams do not give up offensive rebounds. They're number 1 and 2. And then if we just look at overall rebounds, Magic are number 1 by far. Like everyone else is 40 plus rebounds per game. They're at 39.7, and that's just overall rebounds. And then if we look at, putbacks, because that's how Sabonis gets a lot of his points and PRA.
This is where you go. This is where you go super deep. No one does this right here. Let's look at his putbacks.
Yeah, but why can't I get it to freaking
That
work?
I don't
it's not
know.
Working. I don't want isolation, bro. I don't want isolation.
Oh,
It's not gonna work, guys.
at least J Nug's here today. Yesterday without him, it was pretty lonely. Putbacks.
There we go.
Putbacks, baby.
So Kings look like they allow the least amount of putback points. Magic are top 10. Yeah, Kings are allowing. Okay. Then let's look at post up.
This is when you know you're the GOAT, when you start looking at this shit. People are like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Let's look at the defense. All right, let's do within 6 feet.
Then you say shit like that.
The top 5. They're top 5. With the shots within 6 feet of the basket, let's look at 10 feet.
And this is how we spend our Friday nights.
Yeah, and even if I take it to like the last month, they're still top 5 for both within 10 feet and 6 feet of the basket, and that's where the bonus lives. I mean, yeah, I'll take 1-3 here and there. We the late shift to the stream. If Keegan Murray slips through the cracks again, I'm gonna lose it. Tired of seeing him doing too much. He's annoying, Doug. He is annoying. What else we got here? Sabonis first half period 20.5. Yeah, see, they're tempting you with that, right? It's nerfed. It's shaved for a reason. It's because of the matchup. So it's a pace down spot for the Kings, and it's a tough defensive matchup for them. So I would say I would not. Me personally, I'm not going to take the over. I wouldn't take the under for the first half because he's super active. And it's pretty low for him. He's been sitting at 23.5. His normal line, though, 41 on a stretch of games, like on a heater and good matchups, his normal line is usually 21.5. So, but yeah, it's a low total, 216. Magic their favorite, and they're at home. Their defensive rating goes up even more at home. I'm just gonna take the points under.
I like it.
He can still find the rebounds.
I like it a lot.
Let's see if there's any movement on his combo lines. It's all even odds. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the points under. Okay, kind of jumping around, but it's good to get questions and just address them right away. Let's go.
There you go.
Hart gave up that hit. Let's go, Dusan. All right, we're pushing. Now we just need one for the win.
This dude's cheering for Korean baseball over here. First he's looking at 6 foot away rebounds, putbacks, who's the best at that, and now he's watching KBO. Bro, are you okay?
Nah.
All we can see is your San Francisco hat.
He's getting a mound visit, guys. That might have been it for him.
But you won, right? It was perfect timing, right?
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Nets. Oh, let's get to Nug special here. Cam Thomas. I mean, I'm always down with some Cam. But the Knicks are top 3 defensive rating. Should be pretty slow pace, slow scoring. Let's see how he's done against them.
You're getting all kinds of questions, man. You're not going to be able to answer them all at once. Now you got a Monk question, you got a Bencaro question.
What we got for Bencaro?
Why you liking the PA?
That was E.
That was E Made It Happen's play?
Do you remember what he said?
No. I was too busy moving screens around or something. I put it on the list though, so he'll remember it tomorrow. We can get his explanation. And then the other question is Monk under 3s. Whoa, it's Orlando. And Jay Nug is excited about KBO with you.
I know he loves some Doosan Bears.
Yeah, he just said Doosan. And he said Cam Thomas under 2.5 turnovers. What are you looking for?
I just see his goblin.
I wish they had a button that just said, "Don't put goblins and demons on my page." It's so nasty.
I don't see it.
What are you looking for?
All right,
oh, you're looking for Monk?
Yeah.
He must be talking about books.
What's that? Is it 2.5? If it's 2.5, I'm down. I'm game, man. I mean, fuck it, dude. I'd go under his points too.
I think it is. Let me look on Fliff. Still watching KBO, I see you.
All right, take the push, guys.
Push is good on PrizePicks.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, and then I'm done.
That's fine. As long as you let me do this. I do that when you... You're good? Or are you mad? When we only see your hat, we think you're angry. Don't get too mad. Nug, what do you think he's doing? He's looking down now. He's sad. Something just happened. He peeked up, but this isn't good, guys.
No.
Think they're coming to take his car.
I'm with it, man. You know what? I'm going under Suggs, man.
Woo wee! This guy's crazy. Under Suggs.
Let's look at the data.
Isn't it funny how Sacramento is like a team with good D and no one would think? Pause.
Well, they're a completely different unit lately.
It's cool. I like shit like that. That's how you know. But what I have to do is pull this screen out.
Looks like they're still getting up the 3 ball to the shooting to the 2 guard though. So I don't know. Because that's going to be most of his shot volume. I'll leave him alone. Let him keep bumping him up and in the right spot. We'll take the under. He's so bunk. Speaking of bunk, can we go under Monk? But I know we talked about the threes, but what's his points at?
16.5. That's... These are the awesome ones because they try to get you with the matchup being what it is, and a lot of people are going over because they see all that green and you can catch them.
Yeah. Orlando, though, I mean, they can give it up to the point guard at times, scoring. Especially when, because Suggs is like actually, I mean, he's bunk on offense, but he's actually one of the top perimeter defenders. So whenever he's on the bench, because you saw he doesn't play that many minutes. He rarely plays over 30. So when he's on the bench and like Cole Anthony's out there, that's who Monk is going to see. So just something to consider. and Cole's not a good defender. So maybe not under Funk Monk. Let's just stick with Sabonis.
I think you're smart with that.
And then anything else from that game? What other questions do we have for that game, or just in general? They took Monk off already. Okay. Cam Thomas under 2.5 turnovers. Let's look at the data.
That's interesting. That's very interesting, Nut.
Daniel Lyko. The Knicks are not causing turnovers for ball handlers. Because I'm looking at point guard. I know technically Schroeder's the point guard, but like Cam Thomas has the ball in his hand the majority of the time, so he's pretty much treat him as like the point guard. And how has his turnover rate been?
Cam Thomas. Hey, I never got that card for Christmas. What happened?
Oh yeah, I still got it for you.
Oh, that's music to my ears.
Oh wait, Cuevas is out, guys. Cash the 4 pick.
Cash the 4 pick. Hold on, Josh. There you go. Or you like this better?
Nice. I posted in our Discord. I posted a 4 pick KBO opening day, and it hit. So let's go.
That's crazy. You got some cheers for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve it,
let's
bro.
go.
Now get your
Let's
NBA
dive in.
hat back on.
Yeah, it's on. KBO's over.
Take that
Let's dive
Giants
into
hat
camp.
off and put on a basketball NBA hat. You got one? The Warriors hat?
Yeah, it's somewhere, man.
It's with the boom arm.
It's with the boom. Oh, come on. NBA. Oh, my gosh.
Nug says, underrated. Hat down. Josh either means ski mask with a van, hot dog slicer, or the bridge. That's what I'm assuming. Damn, it's good to have you around, Nug.
I don't know, man. Some of these games, he's got a pretty high assist to turnover ratio, high turnover percentage. Who was that, Daniel? I'm scared, Daniel. I'm scared.
No, it's Nug.
Turnovers are volatile, man. That's one thing I tend to stay away, but I don't mind under turnovers in the right spot, but it's got to be the right recipe where the right defense and then potential blowouts and less minutes, because more minutes equal higher chance of turnover. So at least it's in New York. It's only a 7-point spread. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. Okay. Any other questions?
Dennis Schroeder.
On the under 6.5 assist play. Man, lately that's all he's been doing, but let's look at the potentials. I know, last game he had 4 assists, in the first 8 minutes. But Cam Thomas is dominating the usage and ball handling, so
Nug's favorite beat.
what's the line? What's he at? 6.5.
Pretty low for him, huh?
I mean, it's not a good assist spot, but it's right there in the line. I mean, he's steady with his potentials. Like this last 3 games, he's averaging 16 potentials here. I mean, it's not. I'm with you. I get your logic because of Cam Thomas dominant usage, and then the Knicks being at home and being such a good defensive team overall. I mean, Tibbs always has like top 5 defense every year. It doesn't matter what unit he puts out there. But I'm just scared of the potentials. So the Nets guys could get lucky and hit their shots, and that's just pretty high. I like when for under assists when the potentials are much less than a 2-to-1 ratio. Is there potential juice on the under? So why we're asking also? Yeah, minus 135. What about it? What about his RA? There's no way that we got his RA, right? I mean, because he's not rebounding really. The hell? Jason was over RA? What about it? How about just his PA under? He's another bunk player on the list for us.
Yeah.
I might bump to 19.
Schroeder. I do not hate Schroeder unders,
Yeah.
especially in these games.
Take the under PRA.
Not points. You like PRA better than points?
What's his points at?
I want to say 16 and a half. No, can't be that high, huh?
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at the last 15 games against point guards. Like,
never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was so low.
yeah, they're top 5 points allowed versus point guards, and then top 5 and assists allowed, and top 5 and 3 points allowed. Point guards and all those things that's all Schroeder does is play make and shoot threes. So yeah, come on down, Schroeder.
The PR might be interesting, you know? The PR at 15 and a half, maybe? I don't know.
Get lucky with some
ticky-tacky, I
rebounds.
guess. Either one.
He could get lucky. He could definitely get lucky.
Get 5 rebounds, get lucky.
No, like 4.
Yeah. Rebounds are 2.5, but
with this pace, I mean, there's not gonna be that many shots going up than normal. One day I had League of Legends fire. I'm late to stream and I'm trapped in a bathroom stall.
LMAP.
LFX. Hey, Doug, find us a League of Legends share with the fam. So far plays. What we got? We got.
Could pull up the list too, because there's a few on there that I don't think they're in the queue. If you want to.
I think he's asking for it right now. We got Hardenstein RA.
Mm-hmm.
Schroeder under is gonna be personal play for me.
Yeah, I'll take it off the list then.
Sabonis under points. Where is he?
I like those.
And then
Thompson. Do you like
No.
No. That's fantasy tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Van Fleet's fantasy tomorrow too.
Either Nurk's RA or Beal's assist. I wouldn't play him in the same slip. But it's a great rebound and assist spot for Nurk here. You just got to stay out of foul trouble versus Wemby.
You like Beal's assist that much?
I mean I do, man. I've been watching their games lately and just how the offense is run right now. Like he's bringing it up.
Okay.
And setting the offense. And I'm telling you, he's looking to pass first before shooting.
Okay.
But the only problem is they do have a lot of guys that play make on that team. Grayson Allen's been playmaking a lot lately for whatever reason with secondary pass off, and then Royce O'Neal when he comes in play makes. KD, he'll get his, and then D-Book will have spike assist games. So
that Beal play is gonna bump. Everyone's gonna hit that with all those green bars on PrizePicks, and it's already minus 145 on Fliff, which I assume means minus 130 on DraftKings. I think you said.
Yeah, it opened up with the juice already on the over.
Yeah,
I've been playing his RA at 9.5, but it finally bumped up to 10.5.
Well, if you want that on PrizePicks, I bet you got to do it tonight.
Yeah, but Nurk, like I said, he's not gonna want to mess with Wemby. I think you can definitely consider the RA. Also, I like KD's RA here, but Nurk just dominates glass so much that sometimes KD just doesn't get it done on the glass. So I really like KD's fantasy. Whether it's first half or full game, I think he has so much stock potential here. I think he's going to help out on Wemby. And Sohan driving to the basket, he should get some blocks. So let's look out for his first half or full game if you're worried about, I think of the first half, but at least it's in San Antonio. But San Antonio is on a back-to-back.
What would
know the pop.
What would you want though? Sorry, would you want Nurk's? Oh, you're talking Wemby, or are you talking Nurk's though?
I'm talking KD.
Oh,
you're completely off.
Never mind.
I like his fantasy upside here.
Okay.
And this, I think he rack up stocks, and it's a great scoring spot for him. And then the Spurs side, I would just take Wemby's 3-point made in the books. It's minus 180 before it bumps to 2.5, and with juice on the under. And then I just always attack the Suns with 3-point shooters and guards. So I like Vassell here for his 3-point upside. Do we have his 3-point prop?
Probably not. Oh, we do.
We do. He hasn't been hitting them lately, but I think it's 3-point prop. But I just think he could at least get 2 threes here, 2 threes, or if not 3. I would just take, maybe consider straight up points. I would say it's fantasy, but I liked it better when Trey Jones wasn't playing so many minutes and starting alongside him, because we love fantasy against the Suns. Because if you look, they're number 2 fantasy allowed to point guards, and then the Spurs are number 1. So, but it's hard because Beal and D-Book eat into each other's production so much. They're RA and scoring a lot of times. So yeah, we can maybe consider D-Book's scoring upside here too, if you didn't want to go with KD. Man, can we trust Trey Jones here? He's been getting stocks and playing games, and this is a perfect game for that. But
Big Cam, Big Chosen's here. This is what.
Oh man, he's been crushing his fantasy too, bro. All right, I think we gotta take a shot.
Oh shit!
We gotta take a shot. I mean, look. I mean,
this dude just said Trey Jones.
yeah, he's just. I know, man, but wow, he's crushing his RA too. Sheesh.
Cam, this Chosen.
I've never seen him rebound this consistently. Yeah, it's the Suns, man. I would say either his fantasy or Vassell. So
Vassell's fantasy instead of threes, right? Because we don't want to fuck with threes, really.
yeah. I would take fantasy. Just depends on the line. Either him or Trey Jones.
Tell me a number in your mind you'd go with those guys. So tomorrow, if you're not around, Vassell, what fantasy point would you take the over? Considered.
What has he been at lately?
I don't know.
I think like on a good day he got all the way up to 36.5, but I think he's gone down since then.
Wow.
Like, yeah, you know, because he was racking up stocks and he was crushing the RA.
Yeah, he was.
But I would say like 33.5 would be most ideal. And then for Trey Jones, he's ranges between 28 to 29, so probably 28.5.
All right.
26.5 would be ideal because I mean his PRA is 21.5, but he gets stocks and the assists add up. So
I'll put 26 to 28.
yeah.
Cam said
course we're not getting-
lick.
Bingo.
LFXNN says Hartenstein over RA. Why? Wait, why? He said, hold on, wait a minute.
That was he brought.
He did bring it up,
like that
but
play.
you liked it too, right?
I do because it's a really good rebound spot, but I don't want to just trust his rebound straight up because of Hart being in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
But he does play make. But yeah, it's a really good rebound spot. I don't like his scoring upside against Clax. Clax, you can make it hard on guys to score near the rim, and Hartenstein's usage and scoring is already low as is. So, but yeah, I think it's just due to the. I think he liked it because of the matchup with the Nets putting up so many bricks, and they tend to struggle on the glass at times. But
Okay.
other than that, I can't remember exactly what he said. Yeah. I might take this in the books. I might dabble on Fliff, but Trey Jones 10.5 RA. It's minus 140 on DK. So imagine it's what 160 on Fliff.
Trey Jones. Minus 155.
That's good value. It's already minus 140 on DK. So I mean, he's getting it. He's getting it done with RA, and this is a perfect RA spot.
I'm putting it in right now.
Have they played this season? Or his Trey Jones, because he's been in that lineup this year.
People whooped ass in
Okay,
the Discord today, bro. A lot of people won.
Hell yeah. I see. He hasn't played him since November. He had 35 fantasy points, 10 assists, 5 rebound. But that was back in November. So, is it because he was out in a recent meeting? They really haven't played since November? Wow. Okay. They must be playing a doubleheader.
Did you know Cam's name was Cam Thomas?
Chosen?
Yeah. How cool is he now?
I like it. Man, we went off against in that number game. But yeah, look, he made 3 threes and 5 to 6 from free throw line. So we're not going to get his 3-point prop on PrizePicks because it's so much juice on the over. So I'll take it on Fliff or the books, and then I'm gonna look out for his 4.5 free throw made on PrizePicks. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely interested on at least on PrizePicks and Trey Jones fantasy, and then either.
Sorry,
Ebook
who
or
did you say
KD's
for
fantasy.
who did you say for the free throws? I'm sorry. 4.5 free throws. Who?
Wemby.
Wemby. Okay.
Wemby.
Not fantasy.
No.
Or all of the above.
I like his free throw
Okay.
upside here in this match.
Cool.
Yeah, he's at 21.5, so he's probably gonna be 26.5. I mean, if he's 26.5 fantasy, that's gonna be great value. But there's no way. There's no way.
Sometimes they do it though, and you're like, what?
No, because the assists are 1.5 fantasy per assist, so they're gonna incorporate that into the fantasy projection.
416 FK says Franz Wagner 3.5 assists. Must have it on books. Over. He said he's getting plus 117 on the over.
Plus 120 on DK.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the potentials. Whew. What's going on, Frank?
It's being Franzi.
4 potentials over the last 3 he's averaging. I mean, he went through that stretch where he was playmaking a lot. It's just Ben Caro that just dominates the ball handling and sets the offense pretty much every play.
What happened to Fultz? Is he just playing less or did he get hurt?
Oh, well, he came back from that injury that kept him out the majority of the season, right? And then he's just been playing off the bench limited minutes.
It's just weird. I swear he had like 25, 30 minutes for a while, and now he's back down to... Weird.
I mean, it's if you want to do it for the value purpose, I mean, there's probably a good chance he's going to finish right around there. 2 to 4. Get it? Yeah, if you guys don't like Hartenstein's, alright. I mean, I can see this being a big bounce back game for Josh Hart too. So he probably has the easier matchup in terms of RA.
Bro, did you realize that your plays and the way you find your picks are better than any EV fucking bullshit plus almost everyone else's picks I've ever seen?
What do you mean? What made you bring that
I don't
up?
know. I just realized that after doing these streams with you for the past week. I mean, I already kind of knew, but now that I watch it and I can kind of see the plays through for the couple hours and then wake up and watch what happens and then look for the fantasy and look for the dunk and all that extra. It's just, it's just.
Oh yeah. Because now you have an insight into like how I come up with the and how I do my research. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than just seeing your list later and then you telling me. Like, I can see how you got it this time or now. It's way better.
Right. Yeah. How I got there. Yeah. It's cool. I'm glad we started doing this.
Me too. As long as there's no more
We want
KBO.
some-
No, I'm just kidding.
We want some Kispert in our lives, guys, or no?
Nah.
Okay. It's a great spot for him.
I mean, maybe.
Um,
There's no Tyus still, right? We didn't look. Let's see.
I thought you looked at the injury report.
Did I look at Washington? Let's see. Oh, I did. You're right. It was just Poole. So I guess
It's Tyus is still out, right?
Tyus is out, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to make a call on the Toronto side because I mean we love attacking the Wizards, but with those key tags on quickly potentially coming back and Gary Trent being questionable too, we can't. That'll change the whole landscape of the team, so we can't make any. I don't want to make any early decisions or plays. So
416 says Kelly Olynyk under 12.5 RA, but I assume that goes with what you're saying. You don't want to test that, huh?
yeah,
A little too scary in this matchup.
for sure. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in. I'm definitely interested in Denny's RA.
Mike says, I think I missed it, but Bruce Brown at 9.5 RA.
If I mean, I would only take it if we knew that quickly was out. Because we know quickly, man. When he's out there, I mean, he's gonna dominate the ball handling
For sure.
and playmaking, and he's a rebounding machine in the backcourt. So that would just destroy Bruce.
Let's look more into quickly what they're saying, if he's coming to play or not. And 416 says, never hit it against this team, by the way. He must be talking Olynyk against Washington.
Yeah, but who was in and who was out? Games?
Oh, quickly might play because they said it was personal reasons why he didn't play.
Yeah. He's
didn't
been
know
out
that.
for personal reasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I gotta close some of these tabs, bro. Freaking room. Okay. Who was in this game? This is back in January. This is when he was on the Jazz. Yeah. I mean, he's coming off the bench, he played 21 minutes, and John Collins, obviously started. at the 5. Had 16 rebounds, 1 assist, so
Yeah, and
it
big
makes sense why you didn't get it.
Big Olynyk's gonna have way more time with all these injuries. Big Kelly. But if Quickly's in, that does pull Kelly away a little bit with those assists, obviously, too.
Yeah, but they'll adjust the lines. What did he do today? I didn't even see.
He was terrible in the first quarter.
He fell short of his PRA.
Yeah, he went crazy in the second quarter. He was scaring E. First quarter he had nothing, and then he went crazy in the first quarter, or in the second quarter.
Yeah, it ended up blowing out, so he lost out on minutes. If he would have played 30 plus minutes, he still had 11 RA in just 27 minutes. In this matchup, it's a little scary, but if Quickly plays and they leave it at 12.5, I think maybe you can consider it.
That makes sense.
I would maybe just do the assist under because it's such a good rebound spot. Okay, where were we?
Now you're getting all kinds of questions, bro. You want to keep doing what you're doing, or you want the questions?
Uh, 4116 said they played OKC yesterday. He had 11. Yeah, but in just 27 minutes too, because it blew out at the end. Trey Man under 3-point main, Daniel said.
It's interesting.
Against Atlanta? Woo. Dancing with the devil there.
Yep.
Atlanta still giving up those threes, but I assume his minutes are still down since coming back.
I think he started playing more lately, super recently.
Okay, yeah, no,
actually,
he's still playing.
Yeah. They got their ass whipped by Orlando, so he should have 35 if they stay in it.
Yeah. If he takes his normal like 5 threes, I'd be a little nervous. Just given that it's Atlanta. I mean, he played Atlanta on February 14th. He went 4 or 5. So not too long ago. Delayed. 4-16, yeah.
Claxton under rebounds?
Yeah. What's it at? Is it 10 and a
Uh-oh, he
half?
likes that one, folks.
Tough rebound spot. Oh, show.
Anything against Orlando.
Oh, he's playing the Knicks.
Oh, yeah. Oopsie.
Just gotta hope Josh Hart doesn't hand out freebie missed layups and his little floaters, freebie rebounds. But Claxton's dealing with. He was recently dealing with the illness. He was questionable. Game time decision, ended up playing his last game. So, sure, by now he's probably full go. But yeah, quite a bit of his rebounds come from offensive rebounds too, and the Knicks don't really give up offensive rebounds. So I'm with it.
10.5's a lot.
What's it in the better value in the books?
I like that.
Minus 130, so it's equal odds between that and PrizePicks. Yeah. What's his RA? 12.5? He has been consistently playmaking though. Like,
Yeah, he
at least
has.
3 assists though.
Yeah, he has.
But back to Denny. Listen, I just want to look at the potentials real quick. I don't mind this. I'm liking this RA more and more.
He got a few assists last game, didn't he? This
Yeah, it's
is
a good spot for it too.
this is that Tyus Jones out effect, huh?
Yeah, what Ty's been out the last 3 games, I think, or last 4, at least 3.
I would guess 3, but I can look if you need.
Then he's 8 over the last 3, averaging 5 assists.
That's not bad.
But Kuz has been solid, man.
Yeah.
11 potential.
It's only 1 game though. He was hurt, remember?
No, this is 3.
I know, but
I'm
I
looking
think
at
that
it.
was only showing 1 game because he was hurt.
Oh, you're right. Denny too is 1 game.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Who did they play last? Do you remember?
the Kings.
Oh, okay. All right. I hate counting on Denny's assists, but I mean, if Tyus is out, they're getting some more.
We could just do a straight up rebounds too, but I mean Holmes definitely got it done on the glass last game, so I would feel really good about it if Holmes is out and Kuz is starting at center again. But
for sure.
But Denny would have been back to his 9.5, which he got up to. Okay. What's other questions? Did I miss any? Fred VanVleet. Oh, we have Hazare finally. Talking about in the books. Yeah.
I don't see Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, it's been the most consistent thing for Fred since Sengun's been out.
Oh, that's nice.
Scoring it.
Yeah.
Huh?
I like that. He's been crushing that. Even just the assist,
Yeah.
but I guess he's been rebounding too.
Mm-hmm. It's a good rebound spot for him too against the Jazz. So, I would wait for it to show up on PrizePicks, but they're obviously not going to give that to us. So,
You don't think? Tomorrow?
oh, it'll be 13.
Yeah, that's true. So you'll probably like the fantasy more, depending on the number.
Yeah. It's just his scoring is way down. But doesn't mean I can't turn around.
I'm taking it in Fliff right now.
What's his 3-point prop? Is it 2.5?
2.5 minus 180.
It's 180, guys. Woo! I mean, Utah
Number 1.
hands out 3 threes to the point guard. So
Utah says, "Go ahead. Play horse." Oh, I love what Heart of Sports just said. Just the first sentence. Look at what he said real quick. Just the first sentence. I didn't read the rest.
I don't see it.
You don't? What the fuck? He said PrizePicks
it's
can
not-
suck a dick.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
They're about to go out of business anyway. If you know, you know. All right.
Fuck 'em.
I hate him too. I hate him with you. Heart of Sports, I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, it just depending on the state you're in. We're in California, being underrated, and we're stuck with it unless do Fliff, but Fliff can't even show it on the screen because it's only on a phone app, and I don't have a PC because you can get it on the PC desktop, but I'm on Mac, so.
But you know what, bro? We have figured out ways to make it make sense. If you do first halves in fantasy and dunks and free throws, it's good.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
women's college basketball and KBO, and you can make money.
Yeah, you gotta just stick with those edges that are only offered on here.
Yep.
Did you say John Collins is playing?
I didn't say that, but I think he's questionable.
If he plays, I'm going under.
Well, all right.
Broken Ego and Jabari is a matchup nightmare for him because Jabari has been so good against stretch centers on the perimeter, so he's gonna have a hard time scoring from the outside against Jabari.
John Collins, questionable face.
Ego.
A facial contusion after getting posterized by Anthony Edwards. Heart of Sports said too many bumps too quick. I say they're just smart and they know that a lot of people have to play there, so they can bump stuff if they want to, and they don't care if you leave or not. They're got a million other people that are going to be there. It's a good business model, but I feel you.
Yeah, and they're not going to post the favorable lines that we want. They're selective for that reason. So
Only once in a while, like we got Gafford at 10.5 that night. Shit like that happens every once in a while.
it does. It does. Um,
416 says Wagner RA over or under. It's going to be one or the other.
I respect it. I respect it. How much about Trey Man's RA? Are we worried about me just eating into assists? It's a good RA spot for him. Why is Mičić not on the board here? Is he questionable? Do we miss that?
Who?
Mičić? No, he's kidding. Okay. Good RA spot for Trey Man. He said, "No, man, I took their money." Just saying, yeah, I'm right there with you. Feel the same exact way. Yeah, back to Collins, man.
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
Collins under. What would you want to take? PRA?
I mean, look at it. There's already massive juice on his RA. Or yeah, his RA, and then let's go. What's his PRA? I bet his PRA goes down.
Yeah.
PRA.
All right. I'm going to take it on Fliff right now, too.
He's another bunk player.
I don't hate him, but I love unders, so fuck it.
It's not the right matchup. I mean, if you're worried about him getting lucky with some rebounds, just go with his points too. I mean, Jabari's been when he stays out of foul trouble and he's out there, even holding it down against, like I said, against these stretch bigs.
16.5 points or 26.5 PRA? Oh, you're looking at it now. Yep. You like PRA?
I'm gonna do both. I'm personally gonna do both.
Okay.
Just because if he gets lucky and hits of like 3 threes and gets sweaty, but he's not getting it done in the RA department lately. Maybe Kessler gets some more minutes since Phil Johnny's broken. Ant took his soul.
Poor Johnny. Heart of Sports said had a good sweat tonight thanks to LeBron, but still money. Did LeBron come through at the end? I didn't even see the end. You were KBO, and I bet. I don't know.
Did he get the points or PA or?
I don't know. I missed the end because I had AD under 4 blocks, and he got 2 in the last 30 seconds of the minute of the game and ruined my life. So I didn't pay attention to LeBron. Let's see though. No, he didn't ruin it, but I was way up until that happened. I was like, I won a little bit, but damn, I was going to win a good amount. LeBron had 20 points, only 6 assists, 8 rebounds. So he didn't cover the PA, but I guess he did good enough for what he needed.
Probably rebounds then. Or maybe he took the under.
Right. That's interesting. There's more Jalen Suggs talk too.
Alternate 26 line he had. Oh, nice. You got the outline. Nice. Suggs points for PA. I'm going to go neither for myself. But if I had to pick one, based on the data that we looked at, I would say PA. I like giving yourself another alternate route to get there in case they're lacking in one. Like if their shots off, but they're still getting it done with the RA or just A. What is the PA 15.5? Yeah, I'd do the PA. But I would wait if you want to take in Suggs props because he might bump down. Maybe not on PrizePicks, but maybe in the books. I don't know because right now there's juice on the under for his points, so minus 130. That keeps moving that way. PrizePicks might bump him down to 12 flat. But I imagine they'll still keep the PA the same. You know who's been kind of balling lately is Vit, man.
I need that Snoop gif. Who?
He goes to these little stints, but
His name's Vit.
good old Vit, OKC legend, man. You want to play for tomorrow? Yeah, sure.
416 said drop it.
What you got? I'm feeling a lot of unders in some of these games, man.
That it does sound good.
I just hope Johnny plays.
Poor Johnny. Ooh, we said Claxton under rebounds. We were thinking about that one.
Yep. I
What happened to that?
Part of sports, man. I do like I do RA and rebounds a lot unders, and in my opinion, under rebounds is the sweatiest under you can do because it's just so random at times, man. In every possession for the opposing team, it's just like you're just like holding your breath, man. Like I don't know. Just in my opinion, it's the most sweaty under. How about you, underrated?
Yeah, no, I could see that. Depends in the right spot, I guess. They're usually good value though, when you find the right spots.
No, I'm not saying like it's like the worst under. I'm saying it's the sweatiest, most stressful when you're getting and watching.
Yeah. I try to just not think when I start to sweat. I just tell myself, "Oh man, I can't stress. We're having fun. We're betting. We're watching sports." I try to make it fun instead of sweating. Do you know what I can't do that in is when we do baseball, like strikeouts and shit. Oh, that's the sweatiest for me. I hate that shit. For real. Every pitch they just sit there and you have time to think in between every pitch and you're like, oh fuck. Baseball's sweaty. I just try to make baseball plays and walk away. I can't even watch it.
Yeah, especially if you're not watching the game live and you're on the tracker.
Oh, it's the fucking worst.
You're waiting for each updated pitch, but yeah.
I will say watching the Gamecast for basketball is dope, but watching the MLB.com is the shit for watching on baseball. And it's ahead by like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it is better.
We got your favorite player question. Vooch
PR. Anzalone. Is he on the board?
Heart of Sports agrees with you about rebounds, I think. He said,
it's sweaty, but it's fun too.
It is.
It's fun too.
I think unders are just sweaty in general. People don't like them.
Yeah, but they feel the best because for me at least, it's like seeing the demise of a player like playing like shit. It just feels better.
And they actually do hit more, so win-win.
Yeah, and you start off winning.
Yes,
green bar, right?
That's huge. You're cheering for nothing.
I was looking for something.
Yeah, I think Vooch maybe, or was it Claxton still?
How do we feel about Clint, guys? Do we want to wait for fantasy, or do we want to jump on the PRA?
I took his PR last game, and Okongwu messed me up.
It sucks that he is back, huh?
Yes, Clint was balling. But it was on a back-to-back, so maybe... And Okongwu was playing his first game back, so maybe they took Clint out a little bit more than they will. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to fuck him up, though. It is Charlotte, though.
I mean, probably Jalen Johnson. I don't know. He's going to probably have Miles Bridges on him. And then Brandon Miller will be on DeJounte. And then that leaves Bogdan, probably the softest matchup, and Clint.
Hell yeah, Nug. MLB.comer. I feel you.
Yeah, Clint's not dependable at all, man. You gotta hope for offensive rebound, putback, or a lob. Can't create his own shot to save his life. That's why I usually only do his fantasy. But the problem is that Big Nick, he has such a usage that there's not much stock upside, so let's cancel that. I'm just trying to find some value, at least on PrizePicks for us, but like Underrated said, I mean, the value is in the fantasy and those secondary plays that aren't on the books. But it's good to just talk about matchups and plays in general night before.
Yeah, I think it's cool, man, when you talk us through this and then we get the list started and we know what we're looking for. When the fantasy jumps on the board at the right number, we know when to snatch it. I think it's important to be ready for that because you don't have to do the work in the morning.
Right.
You want to look at the list? I got them all on there. Remind yourself.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. I don't mind Trey Man's RA as long as the game doesn't go completely sideways and then just doesn't blow him out of the water. And then I don't know why is Jalen questionable? Like, why is he not on the books?
Jalen Johnson. I thought he came back last game, didn't he? Maybe 2 games even.
Or is he already ruled out?
He is
I've
out.
not looked at injury.
He is out. He is out.
Okay. And he was out last game, right?
Okongwu's questionable. Let's see.
Oh,
There's-
Kongwu's questionable?
Well, it could be the same as last game. You know, he's coming back, so. But yeah, he's on the report.
Well,
If he's out, we want
That's-
Big Clint.
oh, for sure. No Jalen and no Kongwu? Yeah.
Okongwu's going to play, I think, though. I think he's just questionable from coming back. I'll look, though. Let's see if they say anything different. Oh, Jalen Johnson's out for a whole week, it says. Right ankle sprain reevaluated in a week.
Mm. No, bro. Kongwu's doubtful. He's
Is
not
he?
playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just about to click on him now, because you know how it shows it on here? It just says game time
All
decision.
right, Sport. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. I'm looking at the report right here. It says doubtful toe. So it's just gonna be Bruno backing up Clint. Oh yeah,
We're
down
on
some
it.
Clint then.
Clint time, baby.
Let's get some Clint.
Yeah, and he didn't play enough last game, so his numbers are down a tiny bit, I bet. I love it.
Let's just take the first half PRA tonight. Why not?
Yep.
I mean, we
And
could take the full game now because I mean he's not at risk for losing out men's second half to Kongwu. So what's his PR at? That's high. Sorry, adjusted, right? Because it's normally
Yeah.
21 and a half, 22 and a half.
It's that Charlotte effect, too. Yeah, I like that though, and we can look for the fantasy tomorrow. Double up. Just sprinkle on it tonight. Sprinkle on it again tomorrow with the fantasy.
Yeah, I mean he's like consistent with scoring lately because you know how scoring can be, but it seems like he's been getting it done. So
So what do you like now that that's juice though? Are we messing with his first half PRA? Or are we doing his PR at 23.5? That's the shitty part to think about because it is juiced.
yeah, well the problem is like predicting whether you think the game's going to stay close or not because it's in Atlanta and it's what is it 8-9 point spread? And it's like it's Charlotte, right? 8.5. So those 8.5, those 8 point spreads are like could go either way. Never know which. I mean, Charlotte's just been getting mopped, but they've been playing much better teams than Atlanta. Let's. Well, we're paying the tax for the first half period because it's 12.5. You had the 25, and his full is 24.
We got to go PRA. He's going to get an assist, maybe 2, right?
Yeah, so, I mean sometimes when he gets offensive rebound and kicks it out. Yeah, let's do PRA.
Full game. So we'll do PRA
I have
now.
Trey Jones.
Huh?
I have Trey Jones PRA on here, but it's like a placeholder for his fantasy. I want a stock upside, and I want the fantasy because of the assists. Like I said, add up for fantasy 1.5 each. So I'm not gonna play his PRA.
Yeah, take it
tonight.
off. I got it on the list. You can go over the list instead if you don't want to play any of those things.
How about might enter this little 4-pick here. And I do one with Nurk's RA instead of Beal's assist.
You know what you should do if you do want to enter it, it'd be cool. You just enter it and put the link in the chat. That's what the
I don't have access.
I can do it. I could do it. You don't have what now? You're not logged in.
No.
Okay.
I'm not logged. I mean, I'm not. I don't. I'm streaming. Or I have the chat up on a different computer.
Oh, gotcha.
We could take off Beal's assist. Yeah, if we take up Beal's assist, then it's a 4-pick. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I think you're muted.
No, I got you. I was looking down at taking Collins on the Fliff.
Yeah.
Those 4? I like them. I like the top one and the bottom one the best. I must say.
You like the what?
I like Sabonis and Clint, but I like them all.
Well, split it up. Do a 2-pick with that, and then 4-pick. Yeah.
2 and 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you want to get some each in life? What's his points at? Is it? He's been scoring, but the juice now. Yeah, he's normally 12.5. He's at 13.5 now. It's not a bad spot for him. I can see either him or Trey Man having a decent game here. Anything else we like, guys? I appreciate it knowing. Let's see, is there any birthdays tomorrow before we head out? No, it's Compazzo's birthday, and it's Kyrie Irving's birthday, and Gordon Hayward.
Matt said, would you rather just do... Sorry. Matt said, would you rather do Capella's double-double instead of the PRA?
Yeah.
What are the odds on that, Matt?
For sure. For sure.
The odds might make all the difference. I'm going to top play Sabonis and Capella, yeah? What do you think?
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, someone asked about Vooch.
Oh, yeah.
I think it depends on the Celtics who's in and out. I mean, they've been having guys in and out as they near the end of the season, getting ready for playoffs. So, I imagine since Horford sat on the front end, that he plays in the back end tomorrow, and then unless he's dealing with some injury that I'm forgetting about, and then maybe Porzingis sits on the back end. But I've not looked at the injury report. But I'd be less inclined if Porzingis plays and Horford. It's a really tough spot for Vooch.
Never play Vooch in a tough spot. And barely play Vooch in the best spot. Oh, he said
But if a lot of
Go ahead.
I was saying a lot of the Celtics guys are out. You could have a good game like Wiseman did today.
Matt said 1.76x on parlay, which means a little bit better than PrizePicks actually. So
Then yeah. I mean, because then you're just cheering for 10 rebounds instead of him getting like
13 and
to get
9.
that PRA. To get that PRA, he's gonna need to get obviously more than 10 rebounds. So
There you go. Surprised PrizePicks hasn't got on the double-double thing yet. They will.
they used to back in the day.
Really? All right.
Yeah, way back ago, when me and Gunn used to do the streams together, like when they first started, like that was one of the first things they new props they added category,
Huh.
and it was they were really selective, obviously on it. They would offer double for certain players.
Well, now all these sites do the different payouts for each play, so they can offer them now. So at the different, depending on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So they can trick people as much as as long as they can, till people understand. Demons, goblins.
Yeah, I think PRA is the way to go if you're not doing double because I mean, he definitely has assists outside here. Okay. Oh, you want me to bring up the list?
You
And
can.
we'll call it a night.
Sure. Do you want me to do the Collins Claxton 2-pick also, or are we holding out personal, leave it on the list type thing? Or do you think it'll bump and we should put it up tonight?
I think they both could bump. I would make Collins. I would only put him in a 2-pick tonight. Thinking about it more because he is questionable, so there's a chance that he misses. And then you don't want him in like a 5-pick or a 4-pick because then that would just significantly reduce the payout for DNP. So I would just do the 2-pick, and if he doesn't play, then you just get your money back. But yeah, they're both right now minus 130 on the under for both of their lines. So if people keep betting that way, and gets up to near minus 140, PrizePicks will shave it off by either 0.5 or full 1. So
Top play it?
yeah, let's do it.
Good shit. Let's go. I like him.
I want to see what Claxton did recently against the Knicks. Oh, geez. He had 17 rebounds in the January game.
Cancel!
I mean, that was a long time ago.
No, I'm just
Probably
kidding.
different lineups. I don't think Josh Hart was starting then. That was Julius.
Yeah, no, probably not. Azana's here! The king is here!
What up, Izana? Oh wait, we got a play from J-Nug.
Okay.
Is that League of Legends Underdog? Nug?
We need that 3-pick on Underdog for the night.
Let's bring up Underdog. Now that Izana's here, let's cook up a little Underdog clip too.
Yeah, little 3.
Izana, like, what we got so far? Not much on the board, man. But I think our favorites were Sabonis on our points, Collins on our points, and if Collins plays, and then Capella's PRA because Jalen Johnson's out and Okongwu. rather have his fantasy, but we don't have it right now, obviously. But let us know if you see anything that you like too. Let's go to.
I bet they got some value that's interesting when you pull it up after 10 minutes when it loads.
King of Losing Money had some really bad beats tonight. Lost a lot the night before, thanks to the Kings.
Ouch.
Oh man, did you take their money line for spread? What did Mike say? Wink?
Yeah.
I don't see wink. Is it spelled like a 1? What in the hell, Nugget? Well, let's just take a look at the NBA board. Is there anything on here? All right, Claxton's already bumped to 10 flat rebounds on
Good.
Underdog.
Glad we got it.
Wow, Sabonis' PRA is down to 39.5 on Underdog.
He's so scary as RA though. I know this matchup's tough, but I like the points so much more.
Yeah.
Damn, the other Gates got all kinds of green slips he just posted in the Discord. Woo-wee.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Underdog. We can just do the double-double for good old Clint.
There you go.
And it doesn't have like any alt payout on it.
There we go. Oh, Matt, you saved me.
What?
I did points instead of rebounds because it was 10.5 like a dummy.
Oh man, I hate when the lines are the same for a player. They're two different pros. And
Ooh, and I could cancel it. Matt, lifesaver. They're giving me 20 seconds to cancel. You are the man, bro. You are the fucking man, bro.
Underrated's fired.
Yeah, and hire Matt. Let me delete that like it never happened.
Wait, is this Matt? Oh yeah, okay.
Huh.
I'm just putting names to Discord faces.
Oh, I know. Patreon's the same. I'm like, who's who? They don't even show you. So
this is not bad value. The 10.5 RA on Mr. Johnny under. It's minus 135 on DK right now. That's for sure gonna bump.
Matt, you are the man. Like, I was just thinking how terrible it would have been tomorrow or like later tonight when I saw it. Oh. Watch him score 8 points and get 11 rebounds. Good old betting. Johnny Collins. All right, let's see if I got the right link this time. Ooh, you like John Collins RA, huh? Just to do a different one?
Yeah. because we didn't get it on PrizePicks. He's not doing shit lately, RA wise. It's just scoring.
Why? Oh, Kessler's back.
Yeah, I like that one. I guess he's bummed.
Kessler and Hendricks.
Nah, they're just. Well, yeah, they're just giving the younger guys more run too, and then a lot of those games were blowouts, and this game could blow out. Houston's playing well, and I think they're 10-point favorites. That's the only lines I see that on Underdog and not on PrizePicks that are somewhat good value. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure Collins we didn't have his RA. Yeah, we don't have his RA on PrizePicks. What about that little 2-pick? Unless Nug's got a
That Wink's not a play?
Oh, I think the match started. If you got another play, we could throw it in here for a little 3-picker Underdog special. If you don't, no worries, man. No worries. Or if you got a first quarter prop, I know you look at those in detail.
You see Azana talking about Brunson under assist?
Under assist?
Mm-hmm. You like what he says because of the way the Nets defend point guards. You'd be like, let me think about that. Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and when he goes in isolation mode, he's not looking to pass. He's putting his head down. He's trying to score. The last game, he picked up a lot of assists because Hartenstein had season high points, like crazy scoring for him. But that's not gonna be normal. So, yeah. And that game's gonna be snail pace. What am I looking for here?
No one knows what you're doing.
There you go.
Okay. How many minutes of the first does he usually play?
A lot, like 3/4 of it usually. But let me just make sure the rotations haven't changed.
That looks good, actually. We'll put that 3-pick in too. Might as well toss it in the Discord.
Not game log, first quarter. See, he was playing the entire first, but I don't know what's going on lately. 9-9-8-8.
Injuries from before, maybe?
No? I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It is scary though seeing the scoring here, but it's such a good scoring spot for him. I mean, in the first quarter lately. If a guy is playing 8, most guys, they're either going to play like 7 to 8 minutes in the first quarter, or they're going to play 10 to 12, like those typical rotations. If a guy's playing 8 minutes, you want, depending on what kind of volume they have and how efficient they are. You want that 3.5 point, just 2 buckets. But for 4.5 or 5.5, you want a guy who's going to play near the entire first quarter. But it's probably going to bump. Let's see. Well, it's minus 135 right now. It's usually they usually don't give those lines, first quarter lines, anything above minus 130. So, but that's kind of concerning. There's this trend over the last 4 for him. What you say, Nug?
Find another one. Find
Teddy,
another one.
Assist is a sweat. Take the over.
Who's Teddy?
Okay. It's got to be League of Legend assist pro.
I was thinking, did he mean Freddie?
Or just do the 2-pick.
Yeah, we can do that.
If you don't want to do Teddy. I haven't played on Underdog in so long. I will get back into it once NPB baseball starts back. So Teddy over assist. There you go. There you go.
That's what we're doing, Nug. All right, let's go. Capella double. John Collins under RA and Teddy.
With it?
I'll just put this 3-pick in the normal NBA chat. I won't top play it, but I'll throw it in the NBA chat for fun.
Yeah. And then get some Keegan unders.
Poor Keegan.
Now he could get lucky from 3, but we know Sabonis isn't. I mean, he's not getting lucky from 3. He's gonna have to earn that shit down low.
Wait, what was the assist for the Teddy? Was it 5.5 maps 1 and 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We might be done.
We got anything else?
That's what I was about to say. I think we're almost at 3 hours. No bullshit.
No way.
Almost. We started at a little after 10. It's almost 1. So almost 3 hours.
Well, we were shooting this shit.
That's because yeah, and E was here for the first almost hour, and then you did your normal 2 hours. So there you go. And you had KBO on the brain for the first hour. So. You're so stoked when I said KBO, huh? You're like, yeah, I went for a 4-pick in the first game. You're stoked. That's crazy, though. You hit a 4-pick on the first game of the season. God dang it. Alien.
Got lucky.
Yeah, right. Kinda, but still. Zana said, I was looking at Fred VanVleet over RA. Jazz give up the most assists to point guards. Top 8 in rebounds given up to point guards.
Yeah, we talked about in the books. It's good value right now.
I like it.
At least on DK was minus 135.
I like it a lot.
You know that's going to keep going up. So yeah.
He's killing it. I didn't realize the rebounding for him was smashing too. That's dope.
The Rockets' rebounding has been weird lately with Sengun out. It's like it's been kind of spread out. Like Jeff Green, oh man, Uncle Jeff had a spike rebound game last game.
As Anna said, this is going to be a long stream to rewatch. Yeah. Put it on 1.25 times.
A lot of fast forwarding, bro. I'm just making sure before we check out here.
You just want to hit the 3 hour mark. Don't lie.
Double, underdog, and then fantasy. Probably gonna be 20, 29.
Are you fucking with the list now?
Yeah. Oh wait, shit, I don't have it on. Sorry guys. Okay, here we go. 29.5 fantasy alternate, but I like the double the most on underdog for Clint. Bruce Brown is only if Quickly's out. So put an asterisk there. And then Trey Jones, like his 10.5 RA in the books.
If you have any clue with those fantasy points, whatever they might be.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you like Van Fleet? Oh, they're not going to give us RA, huh? So it doesn't matter. They'll give us 13. He'll probably still hit it.
I hope we get Trey Jones fantasy at a pretty low line. I really like his fantasy upside tomorrow.
That's interesting. If you like him that much, we got to do it because you hate him.
I do hate him.
So we know he's in a good spot.
Him and his brother are pretty bunk, but they do rack up fantasy because they both get stocks and playmakes, so. And it's a great fantasy spot for him.
As Anna said, I listen to damn near everything on 2x speed. It's a plus EV life advice. And he said almost everything can't do live streams. Almost everything. Why can't you do live streams? We sound funny in 2x. The beats would sound awesome.
We should make it 2x live too. I'm feeling hard tomorrow. I don't know this matchup.
Bounce back.
Softer match. Before we get off, Izana brought up Brunson to sits, right?
Yeah. The under.
It's probably better value in the books than on PrizePicks. It's only minus 130.
Hit picks.
And then let's just look at his potentials lately. I know they're way down because dude's just chucking and just playing straight ISO ball. 11, yeah. He's averaging 11 over his last 3. So
When's UFC tomorrow? Let's see.
Oh, we don't even have it on PrizePicks anyway. What do we want?
What's up?
We're gonna have it on Underdog. Wait, where is Brunson? Oh, there it is.
At the tippy top. Lucky Pawn jumps on and says, "Who do I pick?" Oh, there's a lot to go through there, guy.
Lucky Pun, if you're if you play Underdog, we built this slip here. Clint's double, Collins under RA. One of our buddies, Nugget, suggested a League of Legends play starts in about 25 minutes. Teddy over 5.5 assists. And then our boy Zana liked Brunson under 6.5 assists. It's not on PrizePicks. These are all plays that are not on PrizePicks, by the way. And then on PrizePicks, we went with Sabonis under points, Johnny Collins under points. He's questionable though, so I wouldn't play him in a 5-pick. I'd just put him in a 2-pick, and then Clint's PRA since we don't have the double. And then you could consider Claxton rebound, but that mofo could get lucky. The ball bounces away. Never know. But it's a tough rebound spot, so I get it. It's 10 flat on Underdog.
Here, I'll put the links in the chat real quick for whoever wants to tail those ones, or at least the 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't do the one with Collins points.
And then if you wanted on here on PrizePicks some filler pieces, if you're trying to build a 5-pick or something, I mean, you can take a stab on Beal. He's been diamond. Talked about this earlier. He's really looking to pass first, more so than shoot. But if he catches fire, then that will obviously go down. But I wish Eric Gordon was out. I feel a little bit better about it because Eric Gordon was starting to play make since coming back too. And 5.5 is pretty high line for Beal. He's always been at 4.5, so. But it's a great assist spot against the Spurs. But if you want to do that, I don't mind Nurk's RA in this matchup. But I'm not playing him in the same slip. For those who are fast forwarding to the end, that's what we got. And those who just joined, not much value on PrizePicks for right now. We're going to look out for the usual fantasy lines, free throw lines. I doubt we get dunk props that we want tomorrow. But let's just quickly take a look and see the ones that we want to look out for. Obviously, Clint's dunk prop, but we probably won't get it.
We just... Oh, no, we didn't. I thought we hit the 3-hour mark. We didn't yet.
That's it. That's only really dunks.
Big Clint?
Probably, yeah, just based on the matchups. Because I off the top of my head, I know the teams that, give up dunks in certain spots. And yeah. KD, if we get his 0.5 dunk, that'd be interesting. Spurs give up a lot of transition points, so I could see him getting a fast break dunk. But yeah, and maybe Jabari's dunk if we get it at 1.5 again. Pretty good. If John Collins plays, because if John Collins plays and starts, then he could have an easy time getting offensive rebound dunks, which he tends to get when he gets dunks. That's it. Guys, got anything else? Thanks for the late night stream again. Hey, thank you, Zana, for hopping on and chatting with us, man. We're just chilling, hanging out. Just dudes looking for props, man. Trying to find the edge. That's our life, right? Underrated.
Yeah, no better life. Especially when you watch your account balances grow. I can't imagine doing all this and losing. I'd be like, oh my goodness, we gotta stop.
We wouldn't be doing it anymore if that was the case.
A lot of people do, though. That's what you call addiction. When you keep losing and you keep putting more money in.
Oh, that's not fun.
I'm gonna sell my TV.
This shit's real, though.
I hope everyone has a good weekend. I'll probably be around tomorrow night. Underrated if you are.
You know I will be. UFC doesn't end till like 10:30, 11, maybe 10.
Okay.
But we'll be in the Discord figuring it out.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to use your Caitlin Clark's. I almost forgot about it. Free square. Don't forget that. So
I did it with the Nurk under second half. I know you're not talking to me, but remember the Nurk under second half? Yeah. Alrighty, you tired enough?
Yeah, that came through, so you can't make fun of me on stream about it.
No, I won't.
It hit.
I'll do this though. Why do you hate it? That sounds dope. You can't even. Oh man.
This guy.
It's a fun sound.
All right, man. I appreciate it, dude, and I appreciate you guys on YouTube, man. I will catch you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. No, it's fun, bro. Let's do it. All right. Later.
Later.